Russian Tupolev Tu-22M3s, NATO reporting name Backfire, twin-engine supersonic bombers seem to be operating from Syria. Photos and videos apparently taken in Syria's coastal Latakia province have appeared on Twitter as well as other social media platforms, suggesting that the bombers are operating from Khmeimim Air Base. Viewers may note that there's been a lot of work done on the base in recent times, with runways being extended to accommodate large aircraft. The base is currently used by Russia. Tu-22M3 is a deadly adversary, and its presence in Syria has major implications. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes how Russia is consolidating power in the region with the deployment of Tupolev Tu-22M3 Backfire bomber in Syria. Let's get started. This video is sponsored by War Thunder, the most comprehensive military vehicle online game for PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, in which you can go to battle on more than 1,200 playable aircraft, tanks, helicopters, and ships from the 1930s to the 1990s. The game has an amazing attention to detail and focuses on a realistic combat experience, which is why knowing your vehicles and skill really makes a difference. It's easy to get into, and all you need to play is nothing more but your mouse and keyboard or controller. Immerse yourself in cross-platform combat with more than 20 million other military vehicle enthusiasts from all over the world. Download and play War Thunder for free using the link in the description below, and also get a free bonus tank, aircraft, or ship, and 3 days of premium account. In 2015, Syria was at risk of being overrun by ISIS. President Putin had sent troops into Syria in 2015 to defend Bashar al-Assad, a longtime ally. The mission was to defend the strategic military base, which is later turned into a full-blown attack on ISIS. Moscow has put its military might behind Syrian dictator Bashar al-Assad to prevent the collapse of the regime. Tu-22M3s have been utilized in Syria in the past and have played a significant role. On the 17th of November 2015, as part of the Russian military intervention in the Syrian civil war, Russia used 12 Tu-22M3 bombers to hit targets in Syria. As per Russian Ministry of Defense, between November 2015 and August 2018, Tu-22M3s completed 369 combat sorties over Syria. Tu-22M is a Cold War-era designed aircraft. The aircraft was first flown on the 30th of August 1969 and was introduced in service in 1972. During the Cold War, Soviet Air Force used the aircraft as a missile carrier for the strategic bombing role and the Soviet naval aviation for a long-range maritime anti-shipping role. It's a supersonic and long-range bomber with a variable sweep wing design. The bomber can reach speeds of Mach 1.88 and has a range of around 6,800 kilometers or around 4,225 miles. Russia built about 497 Tu-22M bombers, but currently around 60 are in use. Tu-22M3 is a variant of Tu-22M. Tu-22M3 is able to carry many different types of weapons, including freefall bombs, smart bombs, as well as cruise missiles. The two particularly significant weapons are the KH-32 anti-ship missile and Kinzhal hypersonic missile. KH-32 is intended to target U.S. carrier battle groups from long ranges. It weighs close to 5,800 kilograms, or around 12,785 pounds, is 12 meters long, with a 1 meter diameter and a 3 meter wingspan. It can be armed with a 500 kilogram conventional warhead or a nuclear warhead. The Tu-22M3M will be able to carry 3 of these missiles. It has a speed of Mach 4.5 and a range of around 1,000 kilometers or 620 miles. The excellent range means that Tu-22M3M will be able to launch the missile from a standoff distance. Kinzhal is designed to take out high-value land targets, as well as has an anti-ship capability. The defining features of the missile are its Mach 10 speed and in-flight maneuverability, a combination of which makes it almost immune to current anti-missile defense systems. It has a range of around 2,000 kilometers, or around 1,240 miles, and hence will allow Tu-22M3M to strike land and maritime targets across Europe, the Middle East, the Asia-Pacific, and the North Atlantic regions. The bomber is now going through a major upgrade program and is designated as Tu-22M3M. According to Tupolev, the aircraft has been extensively modernized. In process of profound upgrade, the Tupolev Tu-22M3M was equipped with the newest onboard digital radio electronic equipment made of domestically manufactured components. In particular, the plane boasts new navigation, communication, and targeting equipment, new engine and fuel consumption control systems, and radio electronic warfare means. The upgraded plane was also equipped with a new information and control system with digital indicators in the cockpit and the function of intellectual support for the crew. Tu-22M3M has more efficient engines that may increase its range further. Also, Tu-22M3M has an aerial refueling boom, which will increase its range significantly. On the 16th of August 2018, the first modernization aircraft was unveiled during a rollout ceremony at Kazan Aviation Plant. It performed its maiden flight on the 28th of December 2018. On the 20th of March 2020, the second modernized Tu-22M3M aircraft had its maiden flight. Moscow wants the Assad regime to be in control. This will help it secure its military influence in the region, as the strategically important Khmeimim Air Base and naval base in the Syrian port city of Tartus will be available to it. At the end of September 2015, NATO's Supreme Allied Commander for Europe, General Philip Breedlove, said that the kind of military infrastructure that Russia had installed in Syria, which included anti-aircraft defense systems, was a de facto no-fly zone. As we see the very capable air defense systems beginning to show up in Syria, we're a little worried about other A2AD, anti-access area denial, bubble being created in the eastern Mediterranean. A permanent presence of Tu-22M3 will further strengthen Russian power and act as a deterrence to possible intervention by the US and NATO. It's to be noted that the Russian Ministry of Defense intends to upgrade up to 30 aircraft out of approximately 60 Tu-22M3s currently in service to the advanced Tu-22M3M variant. This variant, operating from Khmeimim Air Base, will be a major threat.